This is day 156 of Zohar Pshat, and we are on Diffused and base, the second line from the top. Nafkas Rachel. So Rachel came out, and but the Kash Belidata. But the Kash is obviously the same letters as Keshes, but she became difficult. It had difficulty in her birth, but here it means there was a rainbow in her birth. So that it says by the birth of Binyamin, and I assume that that's kind of it's linked here because the Beis Hamikdash was a place where Achdus occurred among Am Yisrael. But they all got together, all the people in the Beis Hamikdash. So that is the Rachel represents the place of Binyamin, the place of Beis Hamikdash, and that's where all the rainbow coalition comes together, coalesces. So, in the meantime, we're going to talk about the differentiation, and the differentiation of colors represents differentiation of malachim, of different koiches in the Lomas Yonim, which come down, obviously manifest in this world as well. Michal b'sitra da, Michal on this side, Fa b'sitra da, Rafa on that side, Gabriel b'sitra da. The three great malachim. Obviously, anybody says Kriyash Malavida says Mimini Michael Mismali Gabriel Fanai Rel Michael Fael. So I assume it's not just these three malachim, but they represent major colors in the spectrum, and they represent the various different forms of manifestation, which are differentiated. And these are the bands in the spectrum, which are seen as white and red and green. So evidently there's some in Kabbalah, white is on the right, red is on the left, and green is a combination of the two. But we're not going to get into it now because that's not the main focus here in the Zohar. Kemar Noga Saviv. And then it says that pasuk about Musa Keshes, but none came out no Noga Saviv. There's a glow around the keshes, and that glow is where evidently all the colors become suffused. Is that the right term? Anyway, they become again connected to each other. Discasia, they become concealed. In the sphere which is seen by the eye. So who married the mus kvod Hashem, and this is the countenance of the kavod Hashem in this world. Givanin this yacha those colors become united. Once they've been differentiated, become united in that glow, which I guess is not the type of brilliant light coming down from the Olam Elyon, because here they've been separated and then put back together again. So the glow is it's evidently clearly seen somehow as a combination of light, as opposed to just a pure, simple white light, which was the way it would come down from Olam Elyon. So the the different bandwidth of light, which have now become united down here below. Which corresponds to the way they united on high. It's not with the same unity. Hashem Elokeinu Hashem, right? Things Hashem, unity, Elokeinu, diffusion, Hashem, unity again. So Gavani, these are colors steaming which are hidden in Shamayim. Lo Yischazon, they're not seen differentiated. Tzkashem Mokum Echad, and they come united to one place. Hashem, Elokeinu Hashem. Yichud Echad, one unity below, that's on high. Gam Nekeshes L'Tato L'Siachtabu. They come down below in a rainbow and then become united again. Chivar Sumak V'Yorok Gavni Stimin. And the white and the red and the green, just like they are in the hidden, the colors on high, they are down below, but here they're much more differentiated. Achra, and this is a different yichud. Raza, it's the secret of a Shmo Echad, not Hashem Echad, not the absolute unity, Kaviyachol, but a Shmo Echad. The name is one, which is a lower level, and that's Baruch Shem Kvod Malchus Olam V'Oid. And we always know that Baruch Shem Kvod Malchus Olam V'Oid represents the lower unity of Malchus in this world, which is not the same unity as Achdus in the Lomas Yonim, and therefore it's only Shmo Echad. The name is one, not Etzem Achdus, right? It's a fascinating idea. Shem echad is not the same thing as echad. Echad is intrinsic. Shem echad is extrinsic, and means that there's something differentiated which now has not been fully unified. By Yomo, yeah, Shem echad is Shema echad. Eventually, it's going to be one when the Aussie level, but not in this world. Now there's Hashem Echad is in Shemaim, and the Shema Echad is differentiated in this world. They're not united together. So that's why you say about Shen Kvod Malchus Amvad is the Yichud Tata, the unity which is possible to achieve in this world. Yichud Law is Shema Yisrael. The Yichud Law is, on the other hand, the Shema Yisrael. That is the high Yichud Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. Like that's without the Shmo Echad. That's the Da Kavil Da. But they correspond to each other. In other words, the unity on high, unity down below, it's not the same perfection. But they correspond to each other. There's, like we say, Machusa the Ara Me'ei Machusa the Shmaya. Right? There's a similarity, an affinity, a correlation. It's not exactly the same. But it's interesting that the Klipa, the Noga, which is which corresponds all to, in Kabbalah, to Klipas Noga, the matters of optional activity in this world, which are not specifically mitzvah avera in and of themselves, but can be used for either one. So those the Klipas Noga is comprised of many different bandwidths of light. We have a different word, but it's not coming to mind right now. So perhaps that's going to come up again when we talk about Noga in the future, that this is the idea of the complexity of various different lights as formed to a pure and solitary light. Okay, I don't know. Perhaps it'll come up at some future point. But that's it for today.